Red Rocket Station, always awesome. More dogs. Seems like an ongoing thing here. And we are out of grenades. Time for an assault rifle, I think. Oh, thank you for telling me about fast travel. I didn't know. One down. Oh, backpedaling. It's an all too common thing in open world games and shooters, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Backpedaling is definitely a thing. Nuka-Cola. So this is Choco's, as you probably saw in the upper left. It has some nice things inside. A couple of food items. Quantum, gotta have it. And the bottle cap mine schematic. That's what I want. More mines. More of the harder hitting mines. Can I make some? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Alright, so I need more lunch boxes. And a carton of cigarettes, just for its sale value. Don't really think I'm gonna need any followers throughout this. Especially like Fox. I don't really need the tank of the followers. Except for the sequence where he/she/it has to be in your party. So I'm not going to the radio tower, but I'm going to this power station here. See what's over here. Why is it dark again already? Is that right? Doesn't feel right to me. I was in Jury Street for a while. Maybe I'm just not used to it. Power substation. Don't really remember. Signs of raiders. Another Dean's Electronics. More repair skill. Love it. Some chems. A belt. More chems. Scrap metal. Or blades. No raiders? No? Alright. So let's head back up to this radio tower that I had seen in the distance initially. And most radio towers, they usually have a drainage chamber / manhole cover to climb into to, you know, find a little stash or something to that effect. Or sometimes even like a Chinese intelligence hideout, which is pretty cool sometimes. And yeah, so we're gonna give this a look. I'm pretty sure there's one here. Oh, a dog. Not a dog that I would want to be friends with. That was neat. I feel like I'm doing a bit more damage now, due to both skill and possibly repair. I like that. Sorry, skill with guns, and possibly repair skill on top of that. Weapon upkeep is a wonderful thing, and the longer they last, the better it is, I suppose. So we got a car here. Oh. Okay. Let's find out what's in this manhole here. Drainage chamber, as it's called. This one has traps. Okay, so I can disarm these. I'm not sure how much I can disarm further. Yeah. Oh, this is diabolical. There's a grenade bouquet right there in front of the barrel. And I'm pretty sure I can't pull the barrel through. I vaguely remember... Oh, crap. They fell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember, like, yeah, not being able to pull the barrel through. Not if I can get in there. Okay. We have some frag mines down here. Luckily, these don't have a level requirement. Ah, ooh. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Okay, let's start basic. Another bottle cap mine. I think I'm up to 5 or 6 now. Hope I run into that Deathclaw soon. Or Yaogwai, either way. So here's a cool question that one of you asked, and I commend you for it. Those that enjoy the classic Fallouts like I do. If I had played the original, the first 2 games, Fallout 1 and 2, and yes, I especially played the crap out of Fallout 2 because that was my first Fallout game. And if you listen to the Holotapes Weekly podcast, I tend to reference back to Fallout 2 a lot because it was my favorite, and I show that way more in the podcast. Probably more so than I would even on my own channel until I, if I ever decide to do like Fallout 1 and 2 type stuff on here. Yeah, thank you for that question. Yeah, man, I have so many fond memories of like working for the New Reno families, and the first time I got the Bozar, oh man, that, and then later, much later, finding out that the Bozar was actually an accidental, basically, how it turned out was an accident. It was meant to be like, kind of like an anti-material weapon, but instead, they accidentally toggled it or checked the box that said, what kind of firing it would do, and they accidentally checked it on burst fire instead of single shot, which made it far more deadly to anyone standing in the way. Oh, we got a dead guy here. Anyway, Bozar. Oh, yeah. This scavenger had a bunch of stuff. Nobody nearby, right? Yeah, Fallout 2, I think early 2000s, was introduced to me by a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine who I still talk to this day. And, yeah, we had a grand old time hiding that from our parents because, we were young teenagers. I was more sheltered as a teenager from gore and stuff like that. That's the goriest game I had ever played at that time. A gory game that you could also kill children in. So, yeah. If you guys haven't played Fallout 1 and 2, I'd say at least give Fallout 2 a chance, because that's the one I always enjoy going back to every single time. And it is not nearly as forgiving as Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas did a little bit better job with how unforgiving certain enemies can be. Oh, I love this texture here. Nice little sand dune here. Yeah. Thanks again for that question. I like to reminisce. There we go. There's the ground. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. This is probably Girder Shade, I want to say. Yeah. One of the more dark questions that I received. This is a Fallout 4 question. That I was hesitant on answering. What if Fallout 4 has no uniques? I will cry. Straight up. I will probably cry. Big man tears. And well, from the way Bethesda does their thing, I don't see why they would remove unique weapons. I'm not going to majorly speculate until release. Basically, I don't speculate. It's one of those things I just don't really do. The most speculation will get out of me once again is on the podcast. So check that out if you want to hear us doing a bunch of educated guesses, and a lot of it coming true when the trailer came out, surprisingly. So yeah, 3-Day Media, they're the ones that do the Holotapes Weekly podcast. And Jordan, if you're listening, yeah, what's up? If it has no uniques, though, yep, we're in Girder Shade. If it has no uniques, I'm going to be a little bit upset, but there's going to be a lot of other things that'll be guide-worthy, like the bobbleheads are coming back, clearly. So, but let's see what Sierra has to say.
Sierra Petrova does the name. Good to see a new face in Girder Shade. I take it you're here to check out my Nuka-Cola collection and take the tour.
No. I mean, I know what I'm here for. I'm sure you guys do, too.
Disgusting? It's the most delicious drinks ever created. It quenches your thirst, boosts your energy, and even makes you smarter. What's not to like about it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just don't like it, though.
Well, I guess everyone has their own opinion, even if it's silly.
Mountain Dew. That's my opinion.
Why don't you take the tour of my collection?
For most things beverage related.
Maybe it'll give you a new
In case you were wondering.
What do you say?
And water, on rare occasion. I'd rather get smacked in the head with a blunt instrument. Yeah.
What an odd way to make music. I'll have to try it sometime.
Oh.
Well, if you don't want
The way
to
you're
take the
talking, you don't
tour,
need it.
What are you doing here?
Looking to make some cash.
Actually, there may be. Tell you what. You take the tour of my collection, and I promise to give you a proposition you won't want to say no to. So, do you want to take it?
Tell me first.
Well, I suppose. I really wanted you to see the tour, but you seem nice enough. Ever hear of Nuka-Cola Quantum?
What's the proposition?
So impatient!
Yeah.
Wow. You must really want to get out there and start looking. Anyway, for every bottle you bring me, I'll pay you some caps. You know, for expenses. But if you're super cool and find like enough bottles to fill my Nuka-Cola machine, 30 in all, I got a super secret cool prize for you.
Oh, really? No secrets.
Nope,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not telling.
Can't
It's a
succeed
really
twice
cool
with that
surprise,
little
though.
speech.
You're gonna love it, I promise.
Surprised the first one worked. Alright, you got a deal.
Oh, goody! I can taste the quantum already. Good luck to you, sweetie.
Oh, you're being so nice to me now. That's weird.
Be careful out there, sweetie.
Don't do that. Don't. Ah!
Hey, pal, what were you doing in Sierra's place?
Hi, Ronald. It's, yeah, you her husband? Man, I'm gonna get defensive about this.
Nope, I'm not the marrying type. Look, I'm just trying to make sure no one messes with her. You do the same to protect your woman, too.
Your woman? Take a number, sir.
I think you better calm down and think long and hard about that. Girder Shade is my town. You can't just walk in here and tell me you're taking Sierra. I'm gonna be the first one to tap into her goods, not you.
And now I play dumb. What are you talking about?
You are as naive as you look. How do I put it? I'd love to do the horizontal bop with her, you know, plow her bean field. Come on, kid.
Nope. Still not getting it.
New to this stuff, huh, kid? Well, let's just say that she has something I want to get a hold of. That's where you enter the picture.
Go on.
I know she's asked you to find her some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Heck, she asks everyone that wanders through here. What I'm proposing is you still look for the drinks, but instead of bringing it to her, you bring it to me. She'll be so impressed that I got all the Nuka-Cola for her, she'll melt in my arms like butter. I pay you the same she was going to pay, and everyone's happy.
That's gross. You're gross. Pay double.
No, I don't think so. Take what you can get.
I should put some points into speech for stuff like this. But not until I get the maximum for the tag skills. Alright, I'm always into more caps.
Good. I'll see you soon then.
Okay, so Ronald is the one that has the kneecapper that I had mentioned before. There's many different ways you can get it from him. One of the more aggressive ways is shooting it off his hip. And then putting your weapon away.
Better not try that again.
And then...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, don't look at me. Don't you look at me. Give me that. Give me those. Alright, kneecapper's mine. No one needed death. It's broken though, because I shot it. But that's one of the ways. The other way, you can steal all the ammo for their weapon, and they will unequip it in favor of, you know, nothing, in favor of like unarmed, because, you know, that's just kind of how the AI works, I guess. But anyway, now we have the location of the Nuka-Cola plant to get more Nuka-Cola Quantum. We get 30, bring it back to Sierra, and we will get the nuka grenade schematic, which is one of my favorite weapons. As I had mentioned before, I love the explosives that you can craft in this. Bottle cap mines and nuka grenades are pretty much the most enjoyment I've gotten out of this game, minus the Merv, but that thing is extremely dangerous and extremely expensive each time you fire it. So, and also a real pain to go obtain, so I don't even know if I'm going to actually try to get the Merv. We'll find out. We'll find out. What's over here? Is that Smith Casey's? That's Smith Casey's over there. Discover that location. And, oh man. So if Fallout 4 had no uniques, I'm going to counter that with, what if it did have uniques, and with the new customization system, you could break down said uniques and combine them. How about that? That would be pretty sick, I think. But once again, not major into speculation, but I just thought that would be, you know, kind of awesome. It's the first time in a while I've had a jump on someone. I know I haven't been sneaking much. It's hard to pay attention and talk at the same time. As any of you who have actually, you know, attempted doing a Let's Play or something like that, it looks easier than it actually is, especially for if you're like me. I, outside of YouTube and the channel and stuff, like, I am more like a listener than a speaker. Unless I have something like really passionate that I'm talking about. Luckily it's Fallout, so I have a little bit of an easier time. But we're gonna go into Smith Casey's garage. Take out that immediately. Not far from level 5. Good deal. Some rad roach. Love me some roasted roach. Speaking of quantums, there's another one. There's mole rats. One down. Where's the other one? Right there. Nope. Crap. Almost got 3 sneak kills. Would have been nice. Oh well. 2 out of 3. Not bad. So this is the switch that leads down into Vault 112, I think? Yeah. Pretty sure. But, like I said, we're going to do the normal progression at some point. I'm just going to probably continue back east. I mean, we went pretty much as far west as it goes for at least discoverable locations. Oh. There's that other mole rat that was downstairs. Nice crit. A lot more crits coming through than I was expecting also. Kind of nice. Alright. So, Evergreen Mills. What do you think of that place? I know I mentioned it before. Evergreen Mills is just to the east of this place. So, I'm thinking of going there next. I like going in the back way, because then you can get the jump on several unsuspecting raiders. And now is the best time because it's night again. And there's a little encampment up there with a Mr. Gutsy. I don't know how well I could stand against a Mr. Gutsy this early. They have a plasma weapon and a flamethrower and a chainsaw. I mean, it's basically choose how you want to die with this Mr. Gutsy. So let's try taking him out.